In Pokemon Sword and Shield, a new type of collectible was added called Marks. Marks work very similarly to ribbons, where they display on your Pokemon's summary screen and, starting in Sword and Shield, give your Pokemon a special title when you send them out in battle. They work a bit different, where unlike ribbons that you typically have to earn on your Pokemon, marks are randomly generated on wild Pokemon for the most part. Have you ever found a Pokemon with a mark? Yes? But have you ever found a shiny Pokemon with a mark? Finding a shiny Pokemon with a mark is one of the coolest and potentially rarest things a Pokemon collector can find. But I'm going to take this to the next level. My name is Dominator, and join me on this 3-part series where I attempt to collect every mark but on shiny Pokemon only. This is my Shiny Mark Master Quest. This is part 2 of this challenge. In part 1, I explain a lot more in depth on how this challenge works and how you can get a lot of specific marks on shiny Pokemon. I also showcase some of the mark shinies I already had, along with getting over half of the total marks I can on shiny Pokemon. I'd highly recommend checking out part 1 first before watching this video. I'll leave a card for it on screen now, along with linking it in the description. Since it's been a few months since my last part... Wait a minute. It's been over 6 months since my last part? Yeah, this challenge was a lot more difficult than I originally thought. Anyway, since it's been over 6 months since I posted the last part, there has been new confirmation on mark odds in Scarlet and Violet, as when I made part 1, a lot of the info was still being worked on and I was essentially just speculating the mark odds. I'm glad to say I was correct on how effective Tidal Power is at getting you marks. Each level of Tidal Power gives you an additional roll for a mark, with Tidal Power 3 giving you 3 additional rolls for a mark. This is a bit better than what the Mark Charm in Sword and Shield gave you, as that only gives you 2 additional rolls for a mark. The trade-off is that once you get the Mark Charm in Sword and Shield, every wild Pokemon you encounter will always have the boosted mark rates, but with Tidal Power in Scarlet and Violet, you only get the boosted mark rates for 30 minutes, and it only affects the type of Pokemon the meal power is for. The other confirmation we got since my last video is exactly how to get the Partner Mark and Gorman Mark on your Pokemon. According to Anubis, and I quote, "The exact conditions of the Partner Mark are, the Pokemon must have 200 or higher friendship. Every 10,000 steps, party Pokemon that qualify have a 1 in 100 chance to gain the mark. The mark is automatically affixed when gained, so you'll see the title when it's sent out." This means that the Partner Mark is a lot rarer than I originally thought. But the best way to still get it is to wash your Pokemon at a picnic, make sandwiches with them, and just run around a ton with them in your party until you get it. And for the Gorman Mark, and yes, I'm saying gourmand, not gourmet, it's called the Gorman Mark, not the Gourmet Mark. Sorry, I just got way too many comments on the last video of people trying to correct my pronunciation of the word gourmet, when that wasn't even the word I was saying in the video. Anyway, according to Anubis quote, the exact chance of the Gorman Mark is 3 in 101, which roughly translates to 1 in 33.67 per party Pokemon. It can be acquired by making sandwiches in Picnic or by purchasing pre-made meals from a shop. This means that the mark is a lot more rare than I thought as well, meaning that it would take roughly 33 sandwiches on average for it to show up on a specific Pokemon in your party. Obviously, if you have a bunch of Pokemon in your party, you're a lot more likely to get it on one of those Pokemon, but to get it on a specific Pokemon is around a 1 in 33.67 chance per sandwich. I guess I just got pretty lucky with these 2 marks on my Pokemon in the last video, as they didn't take me that long to get. The last thing we got confirmation on was the odds of the Destiny Mark. The Destiny Mark can only be found on wild Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet on your birthday after you register the date at a Pokemon Center. The base odds are 1 in 25, with Tidal Power 3 giving it roughly a 1 in 6.25 chance. This is the most common mark you can find out of all of them, assuming it's your birthday, and it also explains why I got it so fast in the last video. So here are the rough odds of every type of mark you can get. I'd recommend pausing the video and taking a screenshot so you can refer to these odds if there's a specific mark you want to find. Anubis also has more exact odds listed on Twitter that take into account if there's weather active or not, and whether it's your birthday or not, as weather and it being your birthday can affect the rates of all the marks and not just the weather marks or destiny marks. And as always, huge shout out to Anubis. They do so much research on these games and are usually the first to get the new info out, so make sure you go follow them on Twitter or X, whatever it's called now. I'll also leave links to all the threads on the mark data they created in the description. Before we begin, if you made it this far into this video, please consider leaving a like on the video and subscribing to the channel. Both are completely free and help me out a ton, and you're not going to want to miss out on the final part of the series when I post it, as it will be the hardest part in the entire challenge. So let's get into this. The goal for this video is to get up to 40 out of the 50 marks you can get on shiny Pokemon. We are currently at 26 out of 50. Just a quick refresher, there are 53 total marks, and 3 of the marks are currently impossible to get on shiny Pokemon. So here's the list of unique marks I have on shiny Pokemon. Most of the marks I need are personality marks, as there are 28 of them, but there are still a few weather marks I need. The Misty mark and the Dry mark are exclusive to Sword and Shield, so we'll get those another time. The last weather mark I can get in Scarlet and Violet though is the Blizzard mark. This mark can appear on Pokemon that are generated during a blizzard. Seems rather simple, right? Well, blizzards in Scarlet and Violet are actually pretty uncommon. On top of this, they are typically very short. The longest blizzard I have seen was around 7 minutes long, and the shortest I saw was around 45 seconds. So you have a very small window to find a shiny and hope it also has the blizzard mark on it. I came up with a very effective strategy to get this mark though. Weather is randomly generated in Scarlet and Violet, but when you load the game up, it randomly assigns a weather. So what I would do was keep soft resetting my game until a blizzard showed up. I would immediately make a sandwich and then just hope I got lucky and find a shiny during the blizzard. If the blizzard ended, I would reset my game and try again. This was a very tedious process, but it is by far the best chance at getting the mark on a shiny. You won't find a ton of shinies, but if you do, they are nearly guaranteed to be found during a blizzard. I also did this strategy for the Sandstorm mark in the last video. The only issue with this is that I ended up going triple odds for this blizzard mark. So what I ended up doing instead was, because I needed so many personality marks still, I decided to hunt during any weather on the mountain and just exhaust all of the great spawns it had, hoping that blizzards would show up pretty often and I would also have some shinies show up during them. Even though I'm not doing my soft reset strategy that I just explained, I cannot stress this enough that if you want to attempt a shiny with a blizzard mark, that is by far the best method, as weather in this game is extremely inconsistent and blizzards are also one of the rarest weathers to get. So if you don't do that method, you'll just phase way more than you should. Anyway, here is how that went. Oh, there's a shiny Ralts, woo! Let's go! Yo, low-key, this could be a new False Swiper, though. If it's got the mark. The mark that I haven't disclosed yet, but I'm sure you guys could probably guess. I was already kind of saying it earlier. I have a feeling it's got the mark. What? This is... Wait. Okay. Okay, full disclosure. The reason why I went for Ralts is because today's my birthday. Today's actually my birthday, and I was like, it'd be cool to get a shiny Ralts with a Destiny mark, and this is a mark I need. This is not the Destiny mark, but it's a mark I needed. That took 13 phases to get. So there's 13. We'll take it. This is perfect contender for a Gallade. I'm gonna just keep running here until we get a Destiny mark one, because I want to get a Destiny mark, but we'll take that. That's actually awesome. Greg is evolving. Oh, that's definitely a Greg. Imagine we just kept Greg as a Kirlia. Look at that. I probably did this in like the worst spot because it's like in the shade, but you know, it's fine. So we got regular Snover and Greg the Grumpy. That is dope. Nice. Getting wrecked. I'm gonna chuck this in the PC. I'm gonna EV train it. We assumed that the odds were raised for everything when you got a catch combo of 31 of anything. But that just wasn't the case at all. It was just, you know, only the next spawn of the species you're comboing for. Come on, man. Everyone knows every fourth Go-Goat is hard to catch. I made that joke about Phanpy. Phanpy was like every Phanpy was like easy catch first ball. And then like on the fifth one every time, it would just take like 7 balls to get caught. And I was like, what the heck? It was like a consistent, like I'm not even kidding, like every 5th Phanpy or something was like really hard to catch. Let's see what we got. Did I even add this to the... Hey, it's got a mark. Oh, let's go! The Rowdy mark! We actually need this one! Yes! We save right away! We did it! Now I gotta find a... Where do I go for grass types? What's a good... Let me just... Everyone pause. Everyone pause. So we got a regular Go-Goat. Ramsey the Rowdy. The shiny Go-Goat. Alright, that's number 28 out of 50. It only took us like a month, but we've gotten 2 marks. Like, I just hope that in a future... Oh my gosh. I just hope that in a future game, we have a way to like encounter them. This is interesting. What's up, Spoink? I don't even know where my Gallade is, but we'll use False Swipe. Yeah, this is a shiny. It jumped off the cliff. I had to save it. What is this? I threw the ball backwards. I threw the ball and it just went behind me. I need to hype you up, Spoink. Come on. It's not looking good in this blizzard. It's really not looking good. Wow, this is like the first over 2. Oh, we got a shiny! Yes! Come on, Spoink! This could be your time. It's so hard to be like optimistic when this is, I think, phase 33 for a Blizzard Mark shiny. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Come on. Blizzard just ended. That was nearly a 3-minute blizzard. Alright, guys. 1 in 3 chance. Unless it's a personality mark. But 1 in 3 chance, it's the mark we need. It's either going to be an uncommon mark, a personality mark, a sleepy time mark, or a blizzard mark. This is phase 33 for the blizzard mark. We've also gotten, I think, 4 or 5 other marks when it's a 1 in 3 chance. Yes! We got it! Yes! Yes! I gotta save! It's over! This is why I stopped resetting for it! This is why! Oh my gosh! I'm saving again! Oh my gosh! How much time do we have left on the sandwich? 3 minutes? Where do I even go? Where do I go where there's psychic types? Oh my gosh, we got it on Spoink. We got it on Spoink. Yes. So that was yeah, that was our 3rd phase for the sandwich. 33 phases for the blizzard mark. 33. The odds are 1 in 12. 0.5. 1 in 12.5. This took us 33 phases. And I knew because there were so many things I wanted to go for on the mountain that inevitably, I didn't know actually. I was actually just hoping that if we got just a handful in blizzards, we would get one. And we finally did. We got a regular Spoink. And get ready. Spring the Shivering. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's awesome. Odds-wise, the next mark we get should... And this... Let's just pretend the past 70... Okay, we'll just count today. So the past 65 phases didn't count. Let's just pretend those past 65 phases didn't exist. Technically speaking, the next mark we should get is a personality mark. The next mark we should get, in terms of mark odds, should be a personality mark. Now, obviously, this isn't counting the past, like, 12 marks we've gotten on shinies since the last personality mark, but, like, you know, regardless, we'll just pretend those don't exist and just say, like, next one should be a personality mark. I mean, I really hope we don't go 4 times odds doing 100 phases for 1 mark. Because if we were, like, only, like, 5 marks left to get, that would make sense. Okay. You know what I said? The next mark should be a personality mark. Because we got 2 non-personalities. Odds-wise, this should be a personality. Yes, it actually is. Let's go. Ralts the Giddy, and it's a female Ralts. Oh my god. Yes, dude. Let's go. We saved. Oh my gosh. That's what we needed. Grace is evolving. The shiny Gardevoir. The marked shiny Gardevoir we've wanted for so long. Alright, we got regular Gardevoir. And sorry, Greg the Grumpy, you gotta go away for now, because we got Grace the Giddy. The shiny Gardevoir. Only took 80 phases. I really hope the next one's faster. I really do. Alright, now we gotta figure out how to get, because those ones are, like, guaranteed. Well, actually, I don't know about Flamigo, but Croagunk's, like, guaranteed to spawn in groups, so we can, like, actually know exactly where they're all spawning. And finally, we got one. And, like, force them all to spawn. But yeah, like, it's kind of cool. You got this while hunting one for a raid. Nice. That's awesome. Quillfish is a cool shiny, too. So you can get Quillfish on the mountain. That's interesting. Hey, we got a mark. And it's clear weather, so... Oh! No, man. It's the flustered mark. I actually just had a heart attack. This is our second duplicate personality mark. Unfortunate. So, the odds are 1 in 25. It took us 11 phases. I'll take it because that easily could have happened when we were 80 phases in for the last one, and I'm just glad that it was only 11 for this one to get the duplicate. That's, like, pretty ideal. Wow, it's crazy how much, like, saturated the mouths are on these things. Alright, this is phase 12, but we did just get a duplicate personality mark, so I'm not really expecting much from this one. I'm kind of shocked this one's also marked, but this one's probably not a personality mark.
This does put a smile on
Yo,
my
Dizzy Spook, thank you for— No way! It is! Are you kidding me? Fizzy Spook, thank you for the follow. Thank you for putting a smile on Thanos' face. We did it! We just got— and I get to save the other personality mark because of it. That's crazy. Guys, we got back-to-back personality marks on Slowpoke. We got the flustered mark on this one. The next phase, we get the— was this the Viger mark? The Viger mark. Slowpoke the Lively. Hey, Dominator here. When I streamed this, I genuinely thought that this word was pronounced Viger. I don't know why, but I always thought that was the pronunciation. It wasn't until we looked it up on stream that I realized it's actually pronounced Vigor. So yeah, I'm just an idiot, and moving forward, I know that it's called the Vigor mark. Oh my gosh. That's one we needed. Let's go, man. I knew we were due to get fast ones, but I kind of was assuming like the 11 for the flustered mark was what made sense. Getting a back-to-back one is insane. It's also very ironic because it's a slowpoke. Slowdo is evolving. One of the best shinies of all time. It's a shame what they did with Shiny Slowpoke in this game, but Shiny Slowbro, as always, looked amazing. I'm really glad we got this. I was ready to like kind of throw in the towel and just go somewhere else, just because of how not super consistent they spawn and how not great of a Shiny Slowpoke is and hard to notice. But we pulled through. More Flamigos. I think as soon as we go in the water, though, there's gonna be slow. There's a shiny Golduck here. There's a Slowbro over there, but we'll catch the Golduck first. Yeah, it's not marked. Sassy Nature, though. All right, now let's do the comparison. So we got a regular Slowbro. And Slowdo the Lively, the shiny Slowbro. That's just so cool. Rain Dance. One of the best. Ooh. Wow, this thing almost looks blue in this lighting. 4 shinies in the sandwich, not bad. Hounder and... Oh, never mind, I guess it's really easy to catch. Hounder and Houndoom couldn't kill themselves. Only full out shinies have been Gumshoes and Sun, Cramorant and Shield, and Rufflet and Scarlet. Those aren't bad ones. Ooh, marked. All right, no uncommon mark. If we get a time of day mark, then I guess that makes sense. It's the joyful mark. We have this one. Dang. Well, at least it was under odds, but we're gonna have to delete this one, unfortunately. So I mentioned this at the end of part 1, but in order to not have to endlessly grind for Herba Mystica to go for these marked shinies, I have been soft resetting over most of the shinies I find with these sandwiches. It doesn't really bother me, as for my actual shiny living dex, I prefer to hunt full odds, but I would at least save if we got a duplicate mark on a shiny. I can't really afford to do that anymore, as it would just add that much more grinding to this challenge to keep having to replenish my Herba Mystica. The farther we get into this challenge, the rarer the marks we need become, resulting in more and more duplicate marked shinies. And to save all of them would just be absurd and not realistic to do. So unfortunately, this is the first duplicate personality mark we've had to delete. And I've gotten many comments asking, why don't I just trade away the shinies? Well, in order to trade Pokemon, you have to save the game, which would cause me to lose my Herba Mystica that I used anyway. Don't worry though, as I get a lot of bonus shinies that I do save that I plan to trade away when this challenge is finished. So stay tuned for that. Unfortunate about the joyful mark Camerupt, but let's be real, like it's a 50-50 chance we get one we need if we get a personality mark. The more we get, the more duplicates we're gonna be getting that we'll just have to delete anyway. So it's gonna hurt more now, but it's gonna get easier, I guess. It was hard to start deleting like duplicate mark shinies that weren't personality marks, but we eventually got over it. The same's probably going to happen with the personality marks, because once we only need one left, odds are we will phase about 28 times before we get it in terms of other duplicate personality marks. So we got to keep that in mind. That was a really good sandwich. 6 shinies. Definitely good. Goodbye, joyful mark Camerupt. So while I was going for a marked shiny Numel, something pretty crazy happened. This was something I wanted to happen during the challenge, and it finally happened when I was recording off stream, and I didn't even notice it at first. Also, while we're here, I did find most of these Mark Shinies live on my Twitch channel, so if you want to see my current progress towards part 3 or just see me getting shinies and attempting other challenges live, make sure you give me a follow there. I have my Twitch channel linked in the description of all my videos. Also, I should explain that I wanted to include all the really rare occurrences that happen from this challenge in this video, including all the extra rare Mark Shinies I've gotten. Except for a rare marked shiny Shroomish that I got that I guess I just never saved the footage for, but here she is. We named her Grumpy Dump. Anyway, here's the first of multiple crazy occurrences that happened during this challenge. I missed it, bro. Bruh. This is another shiny right there. I'll have to check the recording. We're 27 minutes in. Was that the same group? So I looked at the footage. This was something I've wanted to do since starting this challenge, where I get 2 shinies that spawn in the same group. We've come close like 3 or 4 times, never actually did it. The one time I did it, I didn't even notice, and it just casually happened. I didn't notice, and the only reason I thought to look back at the footage was because there were just 2 right by each other. After when I encountered the first one, the other one showed up. So I feel like a fool. I probably should have reacted greater to that, but I didn't even notice it happen. I guess I'll throw this in the video. Just another like super rare occurrence that happened during this challenge. So that's cool. And that's the thing. It's like, even if we get a shiny in this thunderstorm, is probably not going to have the mark. We've only gotten like 1 shiny in a thunderstorm and it had the mark. It would be kind of insane if we got another one. I mean, like, even some raids that have the higher Herba Mystica drop rate, it's, you still aren't guaranteed. I've done, like, multiple Blissey raids with 0 Herba Mysticas. Ooh. Actual Thunderstorm marks, Thunderstorm shiny, not mark. I don't know. I mean, if it is, it'd be great. Oh my gosh, it's marked. That should be like a personality mark. It's probably a sleepy time mark. That's my guess. Oh my gosh, it's actually the thunderstorm mark. All right, well, we didn't need this mark, but I will be saving this one because I want to get Dondozo with the jumbo mark. We already have Dondozo with the thunderstorm mark. This one doesn't like add to anything, but this will just be the shiny we count for the thunderstorm mark moving forward. We've only seen 2 shinies in thunderstorms too, and they've both had the marks. Imagine if we got that for like the blizzard mark or the sandstorm mark. Would be crazy. But yeah, like, doesn't count for anything, but I do have a Dondozo with the thunderstorm mark. But the plan is to go for a Dondozo with the jumbo mark, and I want to have just unique Pokemon with unique marks. So I didn't want to have 2 shiny Dondozos with different marks. Let's go. So we got a normal Camerupt. We got Von Naboris, the Thunderstruck. The shiny Camerupt. Now, Naboris is not quite as tall as it used to be. Yo, what's up, Sir Knight? How's the hunt? I mean, if you look at that number next to the music note, it's pretty bad. I thought I was getting unlucky before, but this is like a new low. We were getting unlucky before. At least we get fast shiny. It'd be so crazy if we just like got a new mark on the shiny, you know? It's so hard to expect it now considering we're so close to triple odds. So how many shinies you've seen without a new mark? Yes. So we've seen marked shinies, but that's how many shinies we've gone without a new one. But I have the odds of a new one right underneath it. So clearly it's not good. Because the odds are 1 in 50 for specifically a new mark. Okay, the first Mudbray we got last time had a mark too. Mudbray just is doing work, I guess. Yes! We did it! Yo, Sir Knight, shout out for the luck, I guess, because you started asking about it. Yes! 130 phases, man. Our first shiny of the sandwich, too. It's been not even 3 minutes. Relish is evolving into the big old horse. Whoa, look at that. So we got a regular Skiddo, and we got Relish the Reluctant. The shiny, what is this angle? Shiny Mudsdale. What is, not the best angle, but you know what? It's totally fine. Pretty cool. Well, we got another shiny. Oh, I just got a new mark on a shiny Tropius. I don't have this one, man. The sandwich is almost over. This is one we needed that took 83 phases. I'm not even live. I'm not streaming this one. I was trying to mess with these Shroomish outbreaks because I really want to get a Breloom with a mark that I need because that'd be really cool. And of course, like one of the few Pokemon that spawns outside of the outbreak shiny has the mark, of course. That's just perfect, I guess. But shiny Tropius, it's a cool Pokemon. Maybe not so much a cool shiny, but I will take the mark 100%. Phase 83, over odds, we went 130 for the last one, which was almost triple odds, so going over odds again really sucks, but, you know, at least it wasn't as far as before. This is actually, I think, only the second off-stream mark shiny I've gotten going for this quest, so it's kind of weird doing it this way. But we got this regular Shroomish here, and Banana Cannon, the Beaming, the shiny Tropius. Nice. Now I gotta figure out how I can get like either a Breloom outbreak or a Shroomish outbreak where Tropius doesn't appear. So on to the next mark. Oh. Title conferred, probably the rainy mark. Oh! The jittery mark! This is what I need! Oh! It's over! It's over! Yes! Oh my gosh! This took 89 phases. Obviously, we got another shiny right here too. I guess this is... Oh my gosh, let me... I need a moment. This thing... So 89 phases, not too much more than the last one. However, still pretty far over odds. This is like my third or fourth over odds in a row. And 89 doesn't seem that bad considering the last one was 83. But oh my gosh, these outbreaks are awful. They are just like I don't even know. I might include. I probably won't because I don't want the video to be way too long. And here we go. It's gonna evolve. Oh, look at this screenshot. Anthony the Anxious. The shiny Breloom. This is cool. I really wanted this one. I really did. I was struggling for this. It took me so long to get this, like over a week. We got a regular Breloom. And we got Anthony the Anxious. The shiny Breloom. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, it's such a cool shiny too, man. I gotta get a full odds one of these at some point. Awesome. So good to make progress. Of course, the last two I wasn't even... Home, I'm excited for, not because I'm thinking they're gonna make it so we can transfer back to Gen 8, but because there's so many things I want to do with home compatibility being a thing. Like, I want to just, like, put all my Mark shinies in one spot, like, all in the same... Because I have some on one save file, I have some on another, I have some in Sword and Shield, I have some in Scarlet and Violet. Like, I want to have them all in one spot. Other things like I want to be able to finally get, like, I've been showing that I have the Alpha Mark, but I don't actually have the Alpha Mark because I have yet to be able to send my Alpha Miss Magius into Scarlet and Violet just yet. So, like, that's another thing I want to do. So, like, I'm really excited for home, but, like, because I have reason to be really excited for it. Oh, we got what we needed. Yo, let's go. The Intense Mark. Yes. Yes. We got a mark we needed. There's only like 20 seconds left of this sandwich. Oh my gosh. We got one so far under odds too. Because this is not the Ferocious Mark, right? There's two marks that look very similar, and I have one of them. I'm confident this is the other one. We got one way under odds from needing a mark. So 1 in 63.64. We got it in 19. Not only was that under odds, but we were also under odds for just a personality mark, and we got it first try. This is what I was saying is potential, like, this could happen. He, like, tips all the tractors, and then, like, you hear the thing coming, and Mater's just like, that's Frank. And then runs away. And it's like, I think it's so funny. Every time I hear someone with the name Frank, I'm always like, that's Frank. This is a shiny Slowpoke. All right, well, we got a shiny Slowpoke too, as a bonus. You named Fuecoco George, and that was just so funny. No, this is not during a sandwich, so we're not gonna, like, add this for the next phase. This is just 1 in 1365. If it's got a mark, though, it'd be crazy. It's got a mark! It's probably the Thunderstorm mark, but that's kind of crazy. So we got back-to-back marked shinies, but one of them was unboosted for the mark. It's the Sleepy Time. Okay, the Thunderstorm mark would have been cooler, but it's fine. Yeah, full odds mark, but still shiny charm odds shiny. But that's still really rare. That's a 1 in 50 mark when there's no mark title power going. And do you know what's actually funny? We have this full odds Slowking with the uncommon mark. Unboosted completely. No shiny charm and no title power for this Slowking. So this is our second just, like, unboosted mark shiny Slowpoke. What? Frank is evolving. You know what? He looks like a Frank. Frank. It's such a goofy name for an Azumarill too. I don't know why. We got a regular Azumarill. And Frank the Feisty. The shiny Azumarill. Oh no! Nah, we're good. We're level 100. Easy. And I guess while we're... Shiny Arcanine, nice. I mean, at this point, probably pretty expected. Yeah, this... Oh, we caught it. Never mind. Did not think that was a crit. Oh, it's got takedown anyway. And it's got a mark. Man, what if this was a mark we needed? As an Arcanine, that'd be so cool. Oh! Oh, what? No way! It's one we need! Yes! Oh my gosh! Only 14 phases? Oh, what? We got a regular Arcanine. We got Apparition, the Apathetic, the Shiny Arcanine. Awesome. Yeah, let's intimidate it. It's scared now. Yeah, it's trying to hurt itself. It's so scared. At this point in recording this video, home compatibility finally came out for Scarlet and Violet. So I was finally able to send my shiny Alpha Mismagius from Legends Arceus into Scarlet and Violet and officially get the Alpha mark. I was also able to get the Jumbo mark on it, as all Alpha Pokemon qualify for the Jumbo mark, but I'm not going to count this. The goal is to get all unique marks on unique species of Pokemon, so we are saving the Jumbo mark for Dondozo for the final part of this series. If we were to do the Brilliant method, we would have a 1 in like 7,500 chance of getting it. So I think my ooh, Ursaring. Nice. We're doing really well, actually. Already 3 in. The sandwich has been going on for like 3 minutes or something. You have to catch a shiny Petalil in Sword and Shield and then send it to Legends Arceus and evolve it. Very easy. Oh, the sandwich ended. I think we got 7 on that one. So let's check if any of them have marks. No, no. This one does. This one does. No. Okay, I think we... Okay, so 2. These 2 have marks. All right. See what we got here. Sleepy time. Oh, this one. Oh, the slump mark! We need this one! Oh my gosh, what? That was the 3rd shiny! That was the 3rd one! That was so fast, and it was on Ursaring too. It's the same thing as Arcanine. It only took us a few for Arcanine. Oh my gosh. We are popping off with these shinies, man, with these marks. So that only took us 8 to get. This is, I think out of any person, first of all, the odds of just a personality mark are 1 in 25. The odds of one we needed, 1 in 77.78. I'm pretty sure even like no matter what, this is the fastest personality mark we have ever gotten. Technically, I guess we got one of them in 1 because we got a back-to-back personality mark. But I think the first one was a duplicate and then the other one was new, and I think it was like 11 to get one we needed. All right, so we got a regular Ursaring, and we got Wimpy the Worn Out, the shiny Ursaring. Not sure if I want to evolve this into Ursaluna. I guess leave a comment down below on this video if you're seeing this. And as always, make sure you're following me on Twitch where we find these shinies live. Yeah, so let me know if I should evolve this to an Ursaluna. I'm not sure. I kind of like Ursaring more, but it might be a little more unique as an Ursaluna, so who knows. But yeah, on to the next mark. Oh, that was fast, and I had that reaction because I literally saw the Stantler right past it despawn, so I was worried it was gonna get too close. It only took us like an hour and 20 minutes for the first one to show up, so it's good to get one in within like a minute or 2. All right, let's see if these 2. Let's see if the Corvisquire somehow has a mark. It doesn't. This Stantler does. All right, what do we got? Bruh, are you serious? We got another rare mark shiny Stantler. That's rare mark number 5 total. Maybe I just cut my losses and be like, we got a rare mark weirdier. You know? What do you guys think? We're gonna send this into Legends and evolve it. I've already decided we're gonna evolve the Ursaring. Because why not? So I guess if you commented on the video if I should evolve the Ursaring, Instead, edit your comment and say if it was a mistake or good that I evolved the Ursaring, okay? Oh, we got one. Let's go. Nice. That wasn't too bad. Oh, it's a full moon already. Okay. Wow, that's very, very convenient because it takes a while to get a full moon. But let's do it. Wimpy's gonna evolve. That was very convenient, getting that full moon right away. There's the shiny Ursaluna. I swear shiny Ursaluna looks better in this game than in like Go. I don't know how it looks in Scarlet and Violet, but I guess we'll find out soon. Here we go. Nice. It's crazy how we went from an evolution screen like this to hardly an evolution screen in Scarlet and Violet. Let's take a look at both of them in Legends. There we go. Now all we need is Cleavor, but I'm gonna be honest, probably not gonna go for it because screw Outbreaks. Outbreaks suck. All right, we got regular Stantler. And here's the new and improved Wimpy. Wimpy the worn out. The shiny Ursaluna. Look at that. We got Sabrina the Recluse, the shiny Weirdeer. Look at that. Pretty neat. So now... I mean, I don't want one, but we are extremely due for a rainy mark. So if this one has a mark, I'm gonna assume it's the rainy mark. Oh, there's two! Whoa! Oh my gosh! There's two! Bro! How do I get an image of this? Wait. Shiny. Shiny. Dude, there's 3 shinies in play right now. I have never seen that happen. That is so rare. Hopefully I can catch all of them. Hopefully this one actually gets caught soon. I might chuck a different ball at it. Oh my gosh, come on, man. It's definitely waking up this turn. I think it has to. I think I'm just gonna chuck like a net ball at this thing. Hopefully that recording saved well. That's actually insane. It has a mark. I'm not checking it right now. Oh my gosh, so there's this one and then the other one. I might have to just include this. There's the other one. Hopefully it doesn't run super far away. Oh, it's still running away. This is crazy that I've gotten 3 of them. All together. I mean, that makes up for the bad luck we just got. That's insane. I'm definitely catching this one in a nest ball. I just had to catch those ones faster, and like, those nest balls were failing on the first one, so I had to just... Oh man, if there was a time to get a mark I needed, it would definitely be now. We're almost triple odds for one we need. Okay, so we only have the one. It's unlikely that it's one we need. Oh, it's not this one. It is this one. Oh, it's one we need! Oh my gosh! So, oh my gosh! Yes! Okay, so that was the first one that took 253. So 9 under odds. Oh my gosh! And of course we caught it in a netball. It's over, man. Dude, at the best time possible. At the best time. We got 3 shinies, all like next to each other, and the first one had a mark we needed. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to think. I have a headache. I have a headache, so like I don't even know. I feel not good. But that is like, this is like the most insane thing that has happened in this game. We've had the worst possible luck. By the way, if you are wondering why part 2 of my Mark challenge took so long to come out, and why why it's not out yet. I mean, at the time of recording this, it is, I think, July 9th? Is it July 9th? July 9th. If you're wondering why it's been taking so long, this is why. Our odds are 1 in 87.5. That is the average odds. Obviously, that doesn't mean we're going to get it at 87.5. We could get it below, we could get it higher, but we are nearly triple odds for that, which is 253, man. We had 255 show up, but to put it into perspective, we needed 8 personality marks left. We need 7 now, but at the time we needed 8. The odds were 1 in 87.5. We would be over odds for a personality mark even if we only needed 3 left. Only 3. That's just showing how bad this is. Every mark we get makes the next one harder to get because the next one will have a lower chance of appearing because there's just less possible marks we need. And this one right here would have been over odds even if this was like the very end of the challenge. Like imagine going 253 shinies for a 3-segment to Dunsparce. We have better odds than that and we went this far. We're getting Kleavor because we have the rare mark Weirdeer, we have the slump mark Ursaluna, and that this will complete the set of the new evolutions from Hisui. Much easier than Ursaluna, that's for sure. And Weirdeer, actually. But here we go, getting our shiny Scyther into a shiny Kleavor. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Here's our shiny Kleavor, so that's pretty cool. So now let's send it back into Scarlet and Violet and showcase it with the mark. All right, here we go. We got a regular Scyther. And we got Reaper the Radiant, the shiny Kleavor. That's pretty cool. I wish I caught it in a nest ball, but you know, we had to make sure we could catch the other 2 because that was insane. But yeah, on to the next Mark shiny. Hopefully it's a lot sooner this time. That's already our second sleepy time mark, meaning, oh my gosh, wait, we're actually doing so well right now. Maybe this outbreak is good. All right, we got it. What if this one's like also title conferred? Oh my gosh, it is. That's 3 in a row. Our record is 4. We've gotten 4 mark shinies in a row. Well, I can't say I'm shocked because of how long the last one took, but yeah, we just got a rare mark shiny. Yeah, that's rare mark shiny number 6. I will save over it, but man, I'm running low on Salty Urban Mystica. So we got a regular Knackley and Goodyear the Recluse, the shiny Drifblim. Nice. So like a missing note with the values of proper Gen 2 Pokemon instead. Yeah, you can get any. So Gen 2 was like already pretty much finished when Gen 1 got released. Question, say you catch a Pokemon in a Pokeball that gets turned into the Strange Ball in Legends Arceus, would that revert back to the original ball upon transfer to the original game? Yes. Strange Ball is a temporary thing. It's not a permanent. It's gonna save the data of what it was originally caught in. Now it just ended. That was so weird. I don't know why that. I don't know who put together that. Wow, we're getting a lot of shinies right now. That didn't count. If my stream randomly ends, it means my power went out. We're actually going crazy with these shinies right now. I don't know how I didn't like throw the Pokeball in time, but we didn't. Maggie, thank you for the Mark Luck. The hours you spent as a kid resetting the routes by flying to the same town to get those dogs. Yeah, it was like, what sucked is that like that mechanic made it so annoying to try to find Entei, and then Entei was so hard to catch as well. Wait, you can't buy what? Ooh, this one was sneaky. That didn't count. That wasn't even facing me. You like the Beast Ball? Yeah, the Beast Ball is cool, but not only is it really bad at catching shinies, or catching just Pokemon, but it also, in later games, you just can't get really any of them. So they're just such a waste. Also, this is tying for our record. This is the second time we've ever gotten 8 shinies in a sandwich. I didn't know if we would actually do it again. And it's marked. Ben, thank you for the shiny luck. 46 seconds. All right, we gotta do crunch time here. Crunch time to try to get one last shiny. Yes, we did it! Oh shoot. I'm hitting a Drifloon too. Oh, don't put me into the town and have this thing despawn. Oh, it's flying away. Shoot, 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 shoot. Run! What the heck? Okay. Oh my gosh, we did it though. We got 9 shinies in one sandwich. This is the first time I've ever done this. New record for a shiny sandwich. 9 in one sandwich. In one sandwich. Look at this. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
and then that's the first one. And you guys know what we're gonna do now. You think I'm keeping all these shinies? Nope, we're resetting over them. That's what we do. But that's crazy that we got 9 in a sandwich. How am I today? I'm doing all right. I'm getting a little over this hunt though, because I've been doing this for a couple weeks, and I just went triple odds and now I'm double odds again. So that really sucks. What's my favorite Pokemon? It's Dragonite. Dragonite is my favorite Pokemon. I love when I don't have to sneak behind them to hit them with the back strike. First day of fall is 23rd September. Yeah, but that's not how business works. Business don't go off of the equinoxes, they go off of the months. Fall, like in a business side of things, is September 1st. Man, what if this is just it? We've gotten so many sleepy time and uncommon marks. Bruh, this is the second angry mark we've gotten on this hunt. Oh my gosh, dude. That is so annoying. That took 101. That was 4 times. I really hope the next one's under odds. That took 101 shinies to get a personality mark. And that is the first personality mark we got going for Drifloon / Drifblim was an angry mark. That is so unfortunate. That's our 3rd angry mark total. Game Freak, the Pokemon company, they are notorious for just not fixing bugs in their games. That is just like, that's like what they're known for. And they're so well known for that people believe that when there is a bug in the game, that it's actually just an intentional feature when it's not. Like, it's really sad. There's tons of people that think the shiny charm just not working in BDSP was intentional. There's a lot of people that think that like the mess up for the square sparkles for Sword and Shield was intentional. There's a lot of people that believe that the critical catch visual glitch in this game is intentional. When, spoiler alert, none of these glitches are intentional. They just never fix them because they're not game breaking. They only fix like game breaking bugs. Though it's not out of character, I'm surprised they didn't do anything to improve this game. I get where you're coming from. I'm kind of in the same boat. This game started off so terrible that it is like shocking that they didn't do anything with it. Oh, yes! Yes, we did it! Oh my gosh, back-to-back marked shiny Drifblims, and ones we needed this one! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! 202, just over double odds. How much time's left? 7 minutes on the sandwich. I don't even know where to go. Let's go over here. Oh my gosh. I was so mad about that angry mark, no pun intended, and we got a mark we needed immediately after. That's the second time I've gotten back-to-back personality marks, and both times the second one was one we needed. How crazy is that? Drifblim. Because with the 1 in 100 mark on the shiny, this is our 3-segment Drifblim shiny. So we got the 3-segment Drifblim, and it is the Stern. So let's check this thing out in battle. So we got a regular Lycanroc and Drifblim the Stern. The shiny Drifblim. 3-segment. And we're gone. Battle's ended. Nice. Oh, it feels good to be done with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why are there only 9? Okay, there's more than 9. I'm gonna assume that's close to 15. Oh, there's one. Okay, we gotta be careful with this guy. It let us target it. That's nuts. Got a mark. Oh, this one says West Province. So I had this this weird thing where I was despawning. It was Drifblim. I was despawning Drifblim while I was despawning them. Are you serious, bro? Another rare mark. To be fair, we were probably due for one. Wow, I am just wasting my Urbas. I guess we're just at a point where rare marks are like pretty common, but it's kind of messed up because we've been getting more rare marks than marks we need, and even now a mark we need is double the odds of a rare mark. Like, we are twice as likely to get a mark we need over that. Then there's one in Sword and Shield in the Isle of Armor. There's a strong spawn Rotom, and based on the weather it's like a different form. So that'd be a cool one to reset for. We're doing really well in the sandwich, actually. I'm glad. Okay, so if anyone's hunting Rotom, by the way, it does not need to be nighttime to hunt Rotom. It does not need to be nighttime, but it's a lot easier to see them at night. So keep that in mind. But at night, they're very obvious. Another marked one. Bruh, what? Did I not switch it? No, I totally switched it, right? I'm also on the wrong PC. Shoot. We got 2 rare marked shiny Rotom within, what, 3? Why can't we get marks we need this quickly? They aren't RNG clones. I don't know. I don't even know if you can get RNG clones in this game, but this is very weird that we're getting 2 of these so quickly. What the heck, man? What is happening? Why does this not happen with marks I need? Like, come on. We're, again, I will reiterate, this is half the odds. Like, we are twice as likely to find a mark we need than a rare mark, and we just found 2 rare marks in 8 shinies. And they were like within 3 of each other. You got Eevee by Medell yesterday? That is an option. Eevee is an option. Hey, our sandwich was not terrible. Come on, keep going. You're going the wrong way. Alright, I'm not risking it. I'm too close to the town. We're just not gonna get the backstrike on this one. That took long enough. Title conferred, but it is cloudy weather. Whoops. No way, we got a crafty mark! Yo! We got... Under odds! Let's go! Yo, we got it! That's one we needed. It's on the layout. I put it on the layout. Dude, why did I know I was gonna get a crafty mark? Whoa! Whoa! I didn't know you got this, like, cool screen. That looks sick, actually. Rotom's such a cool shiny. Yo, this is sick. Unfortunately, we're not gonna complete the set. Because I'm not going for any more marked Rotoms. That'd be stupid. Alright, we got a regular Rotom. We got Whirlpool the Recluse. The shiny Rotom. We got LG the Recluse. The shiny Rotom. And finally, the star of the show. We got Defy the Opportunist. The shiny Rotom. Getting confused. Let's go. We're done with this video. And that's the end of part 2 of this video. Before we go, I just want to go over all of the unique marks I have on my shiny Pokemon. So here we are in Sword and Shield. And starting off, we have my shiny Grapploct with the Sleepy Time mark. We got my shiny Nidoqueen with the Uncommon mark. And the shiny Dhelmise with the Fishing mark. These Pokemon, unfortunately, as of now, are locked into Sword and Shield. I cannot send them into Scarlet and Violet, so maybe in the future. I really don't think Grapploct or Dhelmise are coming. I want to say Nidoqueen might be coming in one of the DLCs, so who knows? But these are the 3 shinies that I have in Sword and Shield that are currently stuck in Sword and Shield. And here are the rest of the marked shinies in Scarlet and Violet. I'm not going to go through all of them thoroughly one at a time because this video's already been going long enough, but here are all of the unique marks I have on the shiny Pokemon. You can see the mark they have in the top right of their summary. And yeah, we only need 10 marks left. Even though the last video, we only need 10 marks, and that is the least amount of marks we've needed throughout this whole series. That one will probably take the longest to come out because each mark is going to be just so hard to get moving forward. I think currently my odds for the next personality mark that I need is 1 in 140, so even that one's going to take a while, but we still have a couple easier ones to get, being the Jumbo and Mini mark. And I'm hoping next video, luck is a little more on my side. So that is going to be all for this video. If you did make it this far, please be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet. And stay tuned for the next part. Hopefully I can get it out as soon as possible, but it's going to take a while. Also, again, if you want to see me going for these marks live on my Twitch channel, you can follow me linked in the description of all my videos. So that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, ring those notification bells, all that good stuff. Be sure to join the domination, and I will see you in the next video.